Hello everybody, welcome to the AG News Show. I'm your host, Roberto Alvarez-Galloso, here to have a special program which we usually don't have, but we're going to have it here. One of our biggest guests is Purpleheart, and he is one of the greatest rockers in this 21st century. Let me see if we could find a way to get him in our program. Let's see, 1 minute. Hello, Purplehearts. For me, it's a pleasure. Welcome to the AG News Show. For me, it's a pleasure and an honor. Just 1 minute. For me, it's a pleasure and an honor having you here in our. For me, it's a pleasure and honor having you here in our program.
Yes, Roberto, thank you for having me, man. I appreciate you.
Before we continue, we're doing this. Meanwhile, we're doing this using solar energy in compliance with the Green New Deal of AOC. We're trying to prove with this interview not only about you, but also proving that solar energy works. I heard that you were working on an album called Grinding. The album is called Teeth Grinding Nail Biter. And what's it all about, the album?
What's that?
You recorded an album, and the album is called Trash Grinding Nail Biter.
Yeah, Teeth Grinding Nail Biter.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a 11-song full-length album. It's my very first Purplehearts full-length as a full band. I've done some other stuff in the past that was more poppy, whatever. Now it's more rock-related. Yeah, like I said, it's a full album. Front to back, it's just full rock and roll. You got the full band. You got the guitars and the bass and the drums and the DJ. I have a DJ now, which is crazy. It just adds a little bit more effect to the music when you got some scratching and stuff going on in the music rather than just plain old instruments. Yeah, it's a little bit more pizzazz. But the album comes out in October 28th. I'm currently doing some pre-orders and stuff, trying to hit the Billboard charts. Because in my opinion, I truly believe this album is like my best work of art. So I want to push it as such,
Well, I want to tell you something. I saw your YouTube videos, especially one of the songs. I saw the documentary, and I also saw the official music video for one of the songs of Teeth Grinding Nail Biter, No Way Out. And your album is on its way to becoming the rock album of the 21st century.
Let's go.
You're going to be the album of the 21st century. And
I'm really trying,
you're not. No, you're more than trying. You're already ahead of the game. I've also heard some of your previous stuff, and it's really great. This is going to be the biggest thing to be in the 21st century. People are going to be remembering Purplehearts, and I'm glad for you. Which leads me to another question. What inspired you to record this album, Teeth Grinding Nail Biter?
The album was like a rebirth of myself as a person and myself as an artist, like Purplehearts. I've done a lot of different stuff in the past, and with this album, I just wanted to take everything musically that I've learned in my life and in music and take that and put it into this album. Because when I first started doing music, I was just a basic singer. And with this album, I wanted to stretch my vocal variety, if you will, and try a lot more rapping and screaming and yelling and, tone down stuff, just so I could really test my boundaries, if that makes sense. Rather than just staying with what I know and I'm good at and what's comfortable for me, I wanted to step out of my boundary a little bit and try something new, and also make music that everybody could vibe to. I didn't want to make emo music where it's only specifically good for emo times, where you're feeling sad or whatever. I just wanted to make music where anybody could listen to it all day and show their friends and just be down, have a good time.
Well, you have done it with the video and with all of your previous hits, and now with this album, which is coming out in October. You've gone more than outside of the boundaries. You've entered a new era, and this new era is the era of Purplehearts. Let me see if I could express it right. You have come of age with this album. You not only have come of age with this album, we are seeing the true Purple Hearts. I have heard you many times. I also understood that you had to take a sabbatical in order to record the album. For you to record a great album, a sabbatical was needed. And what we have here is pure genius. You're pure genius. This is like Queen of Bohemian Rhapsody of the 21st century. You have reached the stratosphere of rock, and no one is going to be able to reach the level that you reached.
I hope not. I'm trying to get there. It's all still a growing process, but I can finally see the fruitions of all these happening.
No, and you're doing a really great job. Now, in addition to the album, you're going to do some promotions in Spotify, I think, and in Amazon. But are you going to be doing any tours? Virtual or present? Virtual or present?
Both. I definitely want to do both. I want to do a lot more live shows on the internet because I feel like the world is more moving in the world of social media. I mean, we've been doing it for 10 years, but now everything is such right here, like right now on your phone. It would be cool to do a lot more shows online. But as far as touring goes, I definitely want to hit the road. When you see a band, like a rock band, actually on the road, on tour, you actually feel like you can respect them a little more for hustling it out, playing those shows on the road, rather than just sitting around talking about doing shows. I want to do the shows for the fans and have that, like, atmosphere of just rock and roll and good times, and just make people, when they leave that show, like, holy shit, that was one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. And I don't want to do shows where I'm just playing a song and then I'm going to the next song and then I'm going to the next song. I want it to be like the whole experience. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Where I'm not just playing, here's my songs. I'm coming in with the show, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. You can do you can also, in addition to digital, you can also do the live shows because people want a live show. They don't want, there's some that are going to have virtual. They're going to like Zoom, StreamYard, and they're going to love the live shows. And you're going to be doing both. I'm already seeing it as it is. United States, who knows, maybe Canada and Latin America. But right now, you're going to be doing shows. This album is going to be really great. I do recommend it. When it comes out in October, I want people to buy it. I myself, I'm going to get Purple Hearts teeth grinding nail biter. I myself might get it if it's in CD form.
Oh yeah, I'm actually going to print CDs for this too. CDs and vinyl. I've not done either one of those before, and I think people would like to have the CDs or vinyl. Even thought about doing cassette tapes because people are into that vintage shit now.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably get the cassette, the CD, and the vinyl, either separately, or I'll get either the vinyl and the CD. Which leads to my next question on vinyl. Will you do the vinyl colored or true, or just simply common black? Because now many people are doing that. Not many people. For example, Taylor Swift, she did a vinyl in, I think, red, purple, blue, yellow, and there are many others who have been doing vinyl as well.
Yeah, I think doing a purple vinyl, I think, like we were talking about earlier, where this is kind of like a rebirth for me. I wasn't really putting that much purple into my stuff. I was Purple Hearts, but I wasn't necessarily purple everywhere, if that makes sense. I've started buying way more purple clothes. I've started putting myself out there more purpley. So, in regards to the vinyl, I would like to even keep that going, where the vinyl itself would be like some sort of purple splat, or some tie-dye purple, or something where it's not just like the plain black. Although I do like the plain black, and I might do some plain black 8-inch or 12-inch or whatever. I think the full big vinyl should be just full splattered with purple.
No. If you have the vinyl in purple, I'll probably get the vinyl in purple, or I'll even get the EP, either one. But I'm definitely gonna get the CD, because not only because of the color, but because you are one of the greatest. I found out about your music from Deanne Hilton, and Deanne Hilton is one of the greatest rockers as well. And she's never failed me when she's recommended me rockers like you. And we've been through this show last year, and now that you're maturing as an artist and showing everybody what you can do with teeth grinding nail biter, go for it. Go for it. Don't leave anything. Don't leave anything behind. You're doing a really, really, really great job.
And that's one thing I wanted to do too. I didn't want to, let's say, take all of my promotion to Instagram. I'm trying to work around with different social medias and mediums of promo. I don't know if you've seen my recent promos where I put up cardboard signs on telephone poles, but I was going around my city hanging up signs on my telephone poles where like there's a busy intersection. So when people come to a stop, they look up and they see my sign and it says Purple Hearts No Way Out on Spotify now. So they're in their car, they're listening to music, and they're more than likely on Spotify or some other sort of platform. So then they just look up my music and boom, boom, there I am. So I'm just trying to promote it any way possible that anybody will possibly take the second to listen to what I'm doing, if that makes sense.
No, you're gonna do it. You're making, and believe me, you're making a lot of sense. As I said, we're witnessing the birth of an epic album, and we're witnessing the birth and maturity of one of the greatest artists, which is Purplehearts. You've come a long way. You've come a long way since last year and before that.
Yeah.
I've heard you. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I might have seen the infomercial on Facebook in which you were having the cardboard. That was also original. We love that. We love that a lot. So, more power to you.
Yeah, I'm out here, man, and I appreciate, like, when people like you hit me up to interview me. It's crazy to think that people would care enough about my music and what I'm doing to take time out of their day, like you're doing right now, to interview me. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that for sure. You could literally be doing anything else right now, and you're sitting here talking to me.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, we usually do our programs Fridays and Saturdays. Friday nights and Saturday night, because that's where we get a lot of our audience. I don't usually do interviews on Mondays or Tuesdays because we don't have that much audience. But I did make an exception with you because of that talent that you have. I'm not surprised that I'm also getting a lot of audience on Monday. But again, we made this interview on Monday because we know you had the talent. We know we were into something big. We didn't want to miss that something big, which is you. Nor do we want to miss this album. I saw everything on YouTube. I said, no, let's do this on Monday. And then after this, I'm gonna be putting it on all my platforms. I'm on all platforms, and we'll be publishing everywhere because we have to get you across.
Yeah.
And we will get you across.
And I'm always happy to share. Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we could include you in our Christmas program because starting October, November, December, we have like an autumn program. Where's the autumn program that we have? Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and plus, since I'm a soccer fan, we're having the World Cup.
Oh, there we go.
So we're gonna probably include you in the Halloween with the CD when everything is released. But
Yeah,
right now,
sure.
right now,
I'll send you a copy of the CD.
right now it's a premature thing. And I'll be also giving you our address so you could send a copy of the CD. If you want, I could also send the money. Who knows?
I'm not even worried about the money. I'm only worried about promo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Money is like the last thing on my mind.
But we're gonna do a lot of promoting. Believe me, we're gonna be promoting a lot of your album. And whatever promos that you have, bring them on and we'll promote them. I'm even on WordPress. This Saturday.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
This Saturday is my 15th year after I signed the contract with WordPress. I've been in business for 16, and those 15 of those 16 years were with WordPress. And I got a lot of traction and publicity in WordPress. And with that, Purplehearts is going to be getting a lot.
Exactly.
Aside from that, what else could I say? The fact that you're mature, the fact that I'm congratulating you for being one of the greatest rockers here in America from the Midwest, Missouri. I'm also from the Midwest as well. And I also wanted to congratulate you on an earth-breaking, record-breaking album, teeth-grinding nail-biter, which is revolutionary in this century. You are like Queen and the Bohemian Rhapsody, the Freddie Mercury of the 21st century. There's no way you could. You're growing. Don't worry. Don't worry if the camera's falling or anything. We're not doing any. We're not rehearsing or doing anything. This is just simply a free for all. You're doing,
live, baby.
you're doing great. We're doing live. Go ahead, make everything work. The rest is the rest. Do you
That's what I'm saying.
before we leave? Do you have anything else to say?
I want to say thank you for having me on again. I want to say my brand new album is coming out October 28th in full length. I have a brand new song, Say It to My Face, dropping October 26th with a brand new music video. Also, before we go anywhere, I sent you that video. I gave you a little sneak peek of it. Nobody else has seen it yet. What do you think?
I love it. I love it.
There we go.
I loved everything that you sent, and it was really great. I wanted to thank you for sending the video. I was not feeling well that day you sent it to me. I wasn't feeling well, and I saw it. I was like, wow. I felt a lot better, and in addition to feeling better, you not only made my day, but I said I have to have Purple Hearts in my program. I also want to answer the person who said about the festival. We're gonna have festivals also, and in addition to for festivals, for those who say that the telephones fall during the lives, this is live, baby. Who needs it? We're just doing everything else. The rest is the rest. Just want to wish you
everybody listening, I want to say that I will be playing in Hartville, Missouri, as Michelle knows down there. I'll be in Hartville, Missouri, October 29th, playing a show with my full band. It's going to be our first show back as a full band. We're going to be playing for like an hour or 2 hours long, and it's just going to be a wild show. We're headlining. We're going to have pyro. We're going to have confetti, and it's going to be wild. So I'm excited for that, and I'll definitely have it filmed so you can watch it if you guys can't make it. Boom.
Yeah, and if you have it filmed and get it in YouTube, we will gladly retransmit it in my WordPress.
Yes.
And we are going to also include you in our fall lineup from October to January.
That'd be awesome.
Especially the part we're going to be putting you in October for Halloween.
Yeah.
The rest is the rest. I just want to wish you the best and just promote Teeth Grinding Nail Biter, and we're going to be promoting it here too. And my best wishes. And to everybody here from the AG News Show, this is Roberto Alvarez-Galloso. Peace in, peace out, and peace everywhere.
Exactly.
The rest is the rest. And let's say that solar energy worked, hasn't failed. I'm using the sun for all. We're having solar lighting here. No electric or anything, and we have success.
Nothing wrong with that.
So for those who don't believe in solar energy, we did it spontaneously.
Oh
yeah, baby. You take it easy. The best wishes.
Thank you so much, Roberto.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thanks. Same to you. Have a good night.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.